Hi, ladies and gentlemen. We are still working in math on TEK 4.8. I can identify and convert customary units of measurement. And we're talking about capacity. Remember, capacity is how much of a liquid something will hold. And you see here, I have my fluid ounce that I had from earlier and my 1 cup measuring cup from earlier. But you'll see that these ones look a little different. They're labeled 1 pint right up here, 1 quart, and 1 gallon. And they look different than the cartons I had before of the half and half and whipping cream and the gallon of milk. That's what's great about being able to measure capacity, or how much of a liquid there is that no matter what size and shape the container is, with those customary measurements, you can be sure you're getting the same amount of liquid in there. So just wonderful stuff, because you'll see here I have an even different 1 gallon container that I bought at the store, and it's a different shape and size still. It's taller than this one. It's a little narrower, this one. It looks different than a carton of milk because it's taller and narrower. But with those customary units of measurement, we can be sure we're getting the same amount. So let's just take a look. Let me see, if I bought this gallon of water at the store, let's see if they really sold me a gallon of water. Or did they only sell me part of a gallon and charge me for a gallon, which would be fraud. We don't want that. Let's see here. I gotta keep it from sloshing. Slow and easy, slow and easy. We'll get it in there. Oh, yep, it's looking like it is going to fill it right up. That 1 gallon mark, look at that. Sure enough, they sold me a whole gallon of water. All right, so you see it filled it right up to the gallon mark. Now, let's say I wanted to fill this gallon and I wanted to know how many fluid ounces, okay? If I was gonna fill this quart, because I know there are 4 quarts in a gallon, you see, I have already done 4 fluid ounces, but you see how little that is at the bottom? It's going to take me a long time to fill it up with those fluid ounces because it's so tiny. I would prefer to do it something bigger. Okay, that's what I love about having all these different units of measurement. So I'm going to take my pint bottle here. I'm going to fill it up to the line. Okay. Oh, it's a little bit over the line. I'm going to measure carefully. And I'm going to use that instead. And then you see how quickly it fills up. So I wouldn't want to try to fill this gallon container using fluid ounces. It's just too tiny. And I'd be sitting here scooping for like half an hour or so. So I can see very easily that 2 pints. Now I poured some back in here because remember I put some fluid ounces in here first. So I can see easily that 2 pints is 1 quart. And if I was going to take my 1 cup measuring cup, that doesn't work well. And fill it up, and I say I want to know how many quarts are in a pint. And fill it right to the edge and use our little pour spout here. There's 1. Oh, I see it filled it right up to that halfway mark. So I'm estimating there will be 2 cups in a pint. Yeah. 2 cups in a pint. So you can do all kinds of measuring with these and figure out how much is in each one. So remember, fluid ounces are tiny. We don't want to use that to try and fill a gallon. Would we want to use fluid ounces to know how much is in a pool, a swimming pool, or even a fish tank? I don't think so. I think we'd want to use gallons for a pool, definitely, and probably even for a fish tank. Okay, but if we're talking about baking or cooking, we're probably going to use the cup or the fluid ounces. We might use even fluid ounces for a carton of milk because that's pretty small. Remember yesterday when we compared it, a carton of milk was half this size. So it was only 1 cup of milk. Okay, so we could use cups or fluid ounces for that. Ladies and gentlemen, have fun measuring and discovering with water and how much is in a gallon, a quart, a pint, a cup, and a fluid ounce. If you want to, go to your kitchen, get a gallon of water, find some measuring cups, find some bowls. See if you can figure out how much water you can fit in there. Happy measuring!